guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a day in the life of a real estate agent type video. I'm gonna take you with me on my day as a real estate professional. We're gonna have so much fun together, hanging out, me and you. I thought about cleaning up my car before the video, but then I thought this is a day in the life video. If I clean my car, that wouldn't be real because my car is dirty today. At the end of the video, I'm going to be answering a handful of questions that I have hand selected from you guys, including but not limited to how to stay motivated. You're not going to want to miss that, so be sure to watch the video until the very end. On today's agenda in the real estate world, we just went tanning because my body was telling me, Mariah, we need some vitamin D, and so we took care of that. We grabbed our coffee. Quick little productivity hack, by the way. Today I got a cold brew with heavy whipping cream, and the reason I got that, it keeps my body feeling somewhat full for the rest of the day, and I don't have to waste time stopping and getting food or making food because that can be such a time waster. Get a cold brew with cream, and then you don't have to eat for the rest of the day. On today's agenda, we are going to film 2 videos in my car. Those videos that I'm filming are not for this channel, they are for my other channel. And the reason I'm doing this isn't just for fun, it's because this is my new way of prospecting. I'm not gonna talk too much about this because I know I've already talked about this on my channel recently. I already have the videos. I don't usually use like a script, but I have a few bullet points already written out that I'm going to touch on throughout the week. Whenever a video idea comes to mind, I just write it down in the notes section of my phone, whether it's a stupid idea or a good idea. I'm gonna film 2 videos in the car, and then we are gonna go to the office and print everything that I need for today's appointment, which I'll talk about in a bit, and everything that I need for my appointment on Monday, because Monday I have a listing appointment. Right now at the time of filming this, it is Friday. I don't really work with a lot of for sale by owners anymore, but every now and then I will call if it's one that I think I can list, if it's one that's going to be an easy listing or easy to convert. And so there's a for sale by owner that's having a open house today. I know it's weird, Friday, no one's probably gonna be there, but I'm stopping by their open house and I'm going to talk to them about listing, and I plan on getting the listing. Based off of our last conversation, it really sounded like that's what was going to happen. So I did bring a listing agreement with me. It is 11:45 a.m. and my appointment is at 1 p.m. My appointment to meet with this feller who I'm stopping by his open house, the FSBO. I have about 45 minutes before I have to leave to head over to this FSBO's house. So we're gonna try to wrap up everything that we need to do today in that 45-minute span. When I film these videos for my other YouTube channel that we're about to do, I'm not gonna waste time doing multiple takes. The videos are going to be super short and sweet. Guys, I'm about to film this first video, and it is about buying a house out of state, because lately from doing these videos, like I've mentioned before on this channel as well, I've been working with a lot more out of state clients, and so I'm really breaking down exactly what you're going to want to know and do if you are purchasing a home sight unseen. In detail exactly what each side of town is like to help you make the best decision on. Now we're gonna film our next video. This video is going to be geared toward anyone who's thinking about selling their home, talking about why open houses aren't gonna sell it. So now we are done with our videos. We are going to get on with the rest of our day. We're gonna make our pit stop at the office, and then we are going to go to my listing appointment, most likely fill out that paperwork and get the home listed. By the way, guys, what I'm bringing to this appointment is this book right here. I've talked about it in another video. I think the video is called like how I prep for a high price listing appointment, day in the life of a realtor, but I'll link it below. But basically this book, it has tips for selling, especially for sale by owners. I'm going to be bringing just this book with selling secrets for him. And then I'm going to bring testimonials from satisfied clients like him. like him in the future. And then I'm gonna put that in the book and my business card, and that's it. I just got out of the appointment with the for sale by owner. I did not give him my book because he ended up being blind. We did fill out the listing agreement. We got the lockbox on the door. He was ready to list it. We got it at a realistic price. I did have to have a talk with him and just be brutally honest about his price because it was a little high, and that always makes me a little nervous because I know people can get so offended when you tell them their home is not worth what they think it's worth, but I was able to tell him the exact reasons why I believed it was the value that it was, and I'm going to sit in my car and finish filling out the listing agreement, get it turned into the office. We'll have it listed by the end of the day. 1 listing down, 3 more to go for this month. I'm going to answer a handful of questions that you guys have asked, that I have hand selected, that have caught my eye and stuck out at me. If you want to ask me a question, shoot me a DM on Instagram or shoot me an email. And the first question we're going to answer today is how to stay motivated when you're just starting out in your career, in particular in real estate, but this could apply to really any other career. I'm going to try not to go off on a tangent, but we'll see. So I guess my first tip, this is something that I do, that I have to do, or I will, how do I say this? When I wake up in the morning as a real estate agent, especially when I was a new agent, if I didn't have my day, like not a strict schedule, like 9 a.m., this is what you're gonna do. 12 a.m., this is what you're gonna do. Not a super strict schedule like that, but if I didn't have bullet points written out in my phone of things that I was going to tackle that day, and intentions I had for that day set, then I would probably just be so frazzled and lost and not even know where to start. And I think that when we have so many options, like in real estate, when you're brand new, you wake up and there's so many different things you could do. You don't have to do anything because you don't have any business yet and you don't have any clients to respond to. So literally, like, the day is yours. And there's so many different options. You could door knock, you could cold call, you could do social media. Like, there's so many different things, and it starts to be kind of like when there's so many options, a lot of times we just don't take action and don't do anything. So I have to, even now, I have to set my schedule the day before. Oftentimes I'll do like a tentative schedule the week before, like these are a few things I want to accomplish this week. I said Friday in the notes section of my phone, and then under Friday I had a list of a few different things. I had an appointment, and then I had a couple other things I wanted to get done that day. And I think that if you don't set intentions and just put something on your calendar, set a schedule of some sort, and like I said, it doesn't have to be a super strict schedule. You don't have to follow it exactly, but just having a few things you wanted to accomplish and do that day. Like if you're brand new, just put like door knock for 1 hour, and don't put a million things on your schedule and make it unrealistic, because then you're probably not going to finish them and you're going to feel bad about yourself. Just keep it realistic. Only do a few things, but do things that are actually dollar producing and going to help you reach your goals. So I think that's a huge thing if you're new or if you're not new like me, because I know even now I can still feel lost and not know where to start with my day, because there's so many different things I could be working on or doing in my business. And so I really have to, the night before, sit down, have clarity, know exactly, okay, what are the important things I need to do, and write them out in my phone. And then the next day I will know exactly what to work on and I won't waste any time. So there's that. And then another thing that keeps me motivated as a real estate agent, and if you're not a real estate agent, this could apply to you still, because you could do this with really any goal that you have, anything that you're trying to accomplish and keep track of. For me, it's listings. That is my goal. So I have a whiteboard in my room, and that is where I keep track of all my listings for each month. So it says right now, it's October, so it says October at the top of it, and then I will have 4 little check marks because I have a goal of getting 4 listings myself, or buyers under contract. New buyers under contract counts as well, for that month. And my husband has a goal for 4 as well. So 8 total between the two of us. That is our goal. And having this whiteboard, I erase it at the end of the month and start fresh. If I don't meet my goal, it's okay. I erase it and start over new the next month. But having this in a place where you can see it every day, where it's right in front of you, it honestly, I don't know why. I can't explain to you why it works, but when I started doing this, it really was a game changer, and it really, really did help me with reaching this goal. So you can do that, whatever your goal is, keeping it in front of you. When I do add to that board, it really helps build momentum. My last tip for staying motivated is constantly keeping yourself inspired. And how I do this is every time I'm putting my makeup on or doing my hair, making, like, cooking something to eat, driving in the car. Yes, sometimes I do think that there's value in just like being in silence and being in your own thoughts and not constantly having noise playing through your head. I don't think that's always a good thing, but most of the time I'm gonna have an audiobook, a YouTube video, a podcast, a sermon, something that's either educational, uplifting, inspiring, motivating. And the things that I listen to are about so many different things because I have a lot of other passions besides just real estate. But oftentimes I'm listening to something that's either giving me knowledge about real estate in general, real estate investing, all sides of it, or helping me better serve my clients, or giving me ideas on ways to get new prospects. And listening to those things keeps me inspired, and it keeps me motivated, and it keeps the just creative juices flowing in my business. But with that being said, I do think that there are limits, and there's kind of a gray area where you could easily go down a rabbit hole and just be consuming so much content and not actually getting out there and doing something about it, or taking action, or doing what you just learned, or creating content yourself, which is super important if you have a business in today's day and age, to just be creating content and not only consuming it. So I think there is a fine line. Obviously, you have to set limits with yourself. You can't just be consuming content all day, every day, but that is something that keeps me inspired and motivated. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, whether you are a real estate agent or not, and I will see you guys in our next video.